When you're working with grief, whether it's personally or with clients, how are you approaching that? I think you have different pillars that you bring into your work. I'd love to
Yes,
hear more about that.
absolutely. I love this question because I really do believe in the four pillars of healing, and I'll just explain a little bit about what those are.
Yeah.
So, when I process grief with others, when they are going through that ache, that busyness or experience, I really like to ask the first question, which is their connection. So, the one number one piece in my kind of my branding is like leaning into safe people. Are we safe with ourselves? Are we safe with our community? Are we feeling connected or feeling that disconnect? Because a lot of times can grief feel like there's a disconnect, this loss, this aching, longing away from someone. So we want to almost like isolate from others, right? Um, and so then the second one is nature. And I love this, which is allowing the earth to hold our emotions, right? For us highly sensitive empaths, it's like can be as simple as walking and breathing and kind of noticing some of the cycles of decay and rebirth, right?
Mm.
Which is kind of a interesting way to talk about it. So it's more like the ecosystem. Like I do like walk and talks, right?
Oh,
I
yes.
even I even encourage my clients to, it sounds silly, but like when they go on their next hike, go yell in a forest, right?
It's
Right.
powerful.
It is, right. And so
Hmm.
I encourage that and actually want them to embody it in our session. So that's like the second pillar. The
Mm.
last two, which is so important, which, as a registered play therapist, I have to talk about play, right? Like, can we even experience joy with grief? Well, yes, you can reclaim it through play, right?
Mm.
So softening a little bit of that rigidity that happens with grief, right?
Yeah.
Through an expression of creativity, so coloring, maybe listening to a song that you are thinking about that loved one, and mourning and allowing the tears to flow. Maybe you're just kind of drawing art, writing, journaling, just being able to express the emotion in a way that's playful, right? And last but not least is books. I'm a big book girly. I love to read books. One of my favorite ones for grief is Crying in H Mart.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
A wonderful book that talks about a young lady who's lost her mother, and she's just explaining like we do this everyday thing of going to a marketplace, and yet we're crying, right?
Right.
Because maybe a song comes on, or you pick up a favorite food. And so I encourage my clients in the fourth pillar of grieving through books, reading others' pain, so you don't feel so alone.